Some of our partners, they come into our building, and such as Daylight Twilight, they partner with us. Daylight Twilight has a school here on site.
Daylight Twilight is a Retrieval high school for people that ever didn't, for whatever reason, were not able to finish their high school requirements when they were younger. But at this point, we have evolved, and we'll take any student from 15 on up that needs to graduate from high school.
Because I had to drop out when I had my son. I had him at 18, but I wasn't done with school, so that gave me the opportunity to go back and get my education, and now I'm furthering my education.
If we can get our families educated, they'll be a productive society, or giving something to their community, whether it's as a volunteer or whatever. And knowing that, you know, each one in here teach one, each one look after one another, and that's what we're trying to do.
The biggest obstacle is keeping them hanging in there, you know, like attendance, and, you know, I mean, most of them, if they're here, we don't really have any discipline problems. You know, they're very motivated. It just, you know, like with issues, you know, medical issues, child care issues, a lot of, you know, job issues, you know, it makes it difficult to make them stay. But if they can stay, they can complete their needs, and we can graduate them.
If you got like school or work or other things, you know, I mean, they work with you, they work with your time.
Those teachers in there that you met tonight, they're not just a number, they're people. And a lot of those students that are in there tonight and you'll meet tomorrow are students that dropped out years ago.
Every one of them that graduates is a real success story to us, because a lot of them come with a lot of problems and issues, and so if they hang in there and do what they need to do, you know, they're all big success stories for us.
We want people to become educated because we think education is the key. Like at this moment, as we're talking, they are at Lawrenceville School, and they're going there to do their homework this afternoon, and they are going to be ice skating. They've already learned in a few easy lessons. And generally, again, kids that come from impoverished backgrounds, or kids don't swim, you know, they play basketball, listen to music, but we want them to think outside of the box. You can be anything that you want to be.
I think it's important that they have like a safe place to go trick-or-treating and whatnot, and I mean it's a good experience for them to see, you know, there's a safe place for them to come, and we have some great activities and they had a lot of fun, so it's something that they look forward to. This is something that we have done at the college for a few years now.
One of the activities we wanted to do at the party was a healthy foods table. For example, we set up a number of like fruit kebabs that the kids could put together, apples and peanut butter, things like that, because a couple of the other community advisors had realized that these kids really didn't have access to those kinds of foods on a daily basis. And then we also put together different tables like coloring. We brought in things like an old-fashioned popcorn maker to really make it special for the kids.
And then they came over to Travers and Wolf, where they went trick-or-treating through our hallways, and we set up the program so that residents of the halls would hand out candy, so the kids have enough candy to go home with, so they don't have to trick-or-treat around, you know, bad areas of Trenton. The kids really appreciate it, and they look forward to coming here each year.
What about this little guy? What's his costume today?
He a boxer. He got the little robe to it, and the gloves, little boxing gloves. It's my heavyweight champ.
I've been living in the building for 14 years now. This is my second apartment. I had a 1-bedroom, but now I have a 2-bedroom. I had a 1-bedroom when I only had one son, but now I have 4 kids. So I have a 16-year-old, 11-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 2-year-old over here named Amari. I have to make do with what I have in order to live comfortable and decent for me and my kids. So.
The main two things is education and financial, and everything just falls in behind that.
Just take one day at a time, one foot in front of the next. We get by. It has been quite an experience. I done seen some good, some bad. I've seen them people come and go. I wish I could have a bigger place, but unfortunately, this is what I can afford with 4 kids and a single parent. But hopefully one day I'll be blessed with a house. And everybody can get their own rooms.
We're going to continue doing what we're doing, to make Bowen Charles 620, a better place to live. Even though we got the reputation on the city, we're trying to change that. So I hope everything comes together the right way and works.